This is everyone's little reminder to take a break, because sometimes I even have to remind myself, because even as somebody who tries to practice simple living and slow living, you know, there is an element to everyday life where we do still have to be productive. I don't ever want to slip into the idea of thinking that slow living actually means a lack of productivity. It just means knowing when to slow down, you know, when to take those extra steps to do things, but also knowing when to take a break and when you need it. That may seem quite ironic at the moment, given that I'm doing 31 days of creating videos, but I feel like I'm learning the balance of where to do shorter videos for myself, where to do longer videos, and as this is quite appropriately coming out on a Sunday, this is even my chance within those parameters of creating videos every day to remind myself to have a little break. And that is really all that today's video is about. That even as a creator, making a daily upload schedule, learning how to still take a break. So what I love to do on a Sunday is really slow down even more. Even though the rest of my week I need to get things done, but I still find a time in the afternoon to slow down a little bit once all my jobs are done. But all that goes away on a Sunday. And what I love about Sundays, and this is something that I got from my grandma, who is very religious, and I think it's something that still goes on even in a non-religious UK culture, is that Sundays should be a day of rest. Now that may be different for everybody, whether you're religious or not. Sunday is a day of rest. So I like to call them slow Sundays, or even slower Sundays, where I really do take the time to do everything from scratch, slow down even more, you know, make that coffee, grind that coffee yourself, which I don't have the time to do every day, but do that on a Sunday. On a Sunday, don't reach for the pre-made tea bags, which by the way, I got a new flavour, strawberry Yorkshire tea. It's not really strawberry toast, strawberry jam toast. I think it just tastes a bit like strawberry, although I have not tried it yet. Nicole, I'm going to try it. I'll let you know in the comments. I know that she's a lover of this flavour. But it is black tea made with natural flavourings by Taylors of Harrogate, which of course is a Yorkshire brand. I'm going to be trying those another day. But on a Sunday, I like to not. Let's see what they look like. Yeah, they are a tea bag. So, smell nice. I like to on a Sunday not use a tea bag. Do those things that require a little more effort, and I feel that's a nice balance of balancing convenience and balancing really slowing down and fully enjoying things, and even being extravagant with your time. We have my little filter, which can be used for tea as well. We're going to make a tea. I had lots of lovely suggestions for tea, like licorice, raspberry, strawberry, all kinds of things. I'm going to try all your recommendations, because really I do stick to vanilla, hibiscus, peppermint. Let me boil the kettle. So for those of you who have been here a while, i.e. at least 18 months since we sort of moved into this property, you will remember a time when I was so just into coffees and teas that this whole top shelf and my whole cupboard were full to the brim with coffees and teas, because I love trying lots at once. But now what I have done is I just do sort of have my 3 or 4 favourites, and I'll have a trial one once a month to sort of cut down on how many teas and coffees I have in, because quite frankly our cupboards can just not stand it. We've only got about 3 or 4 cupboards in this kitchen, you know, we've only been sort of 2 metres by 2 metres. But one of my absolute favourites is that I love to get fresh organic hibiscus that's been just, it's not in a tea bag, because it is nice to do that when you do have the time to do it, because not forgetting the fact that sometimes, you know, that if you drink the amount of herbal tea that I do, sort of cleaning a cafetiere, which I also had at one point, or a French press as some people call it, did kind of take a bit of doing, especially with our hard water. It got to be more of more of a nuisance than an enjoyment in the end. So now it feels like a luxury, like something I get to do on a Sunday, which is really, really nice. But I still enjoy my other stuff the other days of the week when I need the convenience. I feel like we need another shot of this. Let me get my phone. And it steamed my lens up. So if you're like me and you find it hard to slow down every day, because come on, let's be realistic here, many of us can't live a fully slow living lifestyle every single day of the week. We have things to do, responsibilities to take care of, so we do have to have sometimes a productive lifestyle that is sometimes even bordering on overproductive, where we don't get as much time to ourselves as we would like. But a Sunday to me is a reminder to reset, in the sense of slowing down even more and doing all the things slower on a Sunday that you didn't get the chance to do in the rest of the week. So as part of my auditing my life, that is what I'm going to remember to do. A reminder to take more breaks and slow down even more whilst balancing productivity. So I hope you all enjoyed this one for a Sunday, but before I go and before I drink the rest of my lovely tea, which is full of antioxidants and no waste, let me drink today's water, although it is going to be a struggle after drinking this tea, because I've already had some before. So let me get my glass. Where is it? I do think the tea is very good for hydration and obviously the antioxidants, but I do like a little bit of pure water. So this is the other thing, or one of the other things of auditing my life, drinking the pure water. Here we go. Did bigger gulps today. Right, relaxing Sundays everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye!